You're now tuned in. You are now tuned in to the realest podcast in the world. Filling up with facts with your host, Dr. Real, and my co-hostess.
Hey, Thea, aka Thugga Thugga.
Round of applause with that. So, shout out to my big bro, not a 2 times, aka the bow tie genius. You feel me? We had a good interview. Shout out to the Nappy Head. Shout out to Red Road Music. Hopefully y'all got a good insight of the history of this Red Road Music movement. Yeah, y'all, and I appreciate everybody that like, shared, and comment and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. Round of applause. Now, from what I'm understanding is that, and this is experience, you know, in relationships, I think a lot of people focus on the negative and not the positive, right? So, with that being said, I don't think a lot of people understand how good they have it or what the other person really brings to the table because they so focused on what they bring to the table. Sometimes you get tunnel vision, you know what I'm saying, or think that you are entitled and everybody gonna do what the person that you're with gonna do. And the reality of that shit is not true. The grass ain't always greener. Not saying that it can't be, but it's a 1 in a million situation. And I think, again, from experience, you know, the little things that we take for granted or we nitpick about in the current relationship we in really, really, really don't be that motherfucker serious. And you don't know, because like the old saying goes, you know, like the old saying goes and say, you know, you never know what you got until it's gone. And the reality of that shit, first of all, who the fuck sat down and made up all these old sayings? And who the fuck wrote all this shit down? Whoever the fuck invented all these sayings, round of applause for y'all. That's the shit true. You feel me? You never know what the fuck you got till it's gone. So instead of focusing on what you're not getting from that person or out of the situation, you need to be highlighting what the fuck you getting. Because nobody is the same. And there's no book on getting along. There's no book on all that perfect relationship or the perfect person bullshit. That shit is fake. It's false. I don't even use the word perfect. That shit is not a real word, you know, because nobody that's alive is perfect. You know what I'm saying? What it is that, I forgot, except for Thugger Thugger. Perfect ass. My bad. Other than Thugger Thugger, nobody on earth is motherfucking perfect. So again, you have to pick your poison and really, really know the definition of acceptance. You know, you gotta really, really accept the person for who they really are, because you can't change that motherfucker. But I just I'm a Libra, so I look at it like this. If your good outweigh your bad, then I can deal with the bullshit. Cause I'm guaranteed to give you some bullshit as well. So if you can deal with my bullshit, then I'm gonna deal with your bullshit. Because that's reality. Nobody is gonna be motherfucking, no relationship is gonna be peaches and fucking cream, whatever the fuck that is. I don't even like peaches and cream, but you know, again, whoever the fuck that is wrote down them whole sayings, you know what I'm saying? I don't like pizzas. I like pizzas, but I would damn sure won't put no cream on it. But what I'm saying is that, you know, nothing is gonna be perfect or good every day. So you got the flow, thugger.
Well, I guess it kind of goes to unconditional love. And like, what do you feel is unconditional love?
Me personally, are you asking me that? Well,
Yeah.
unconditional love is just what I said. I'm gonna love you and respect you even when you're coming with your bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Because I have a choice to say, okay, I know that this woman ain't gonna do such. I know this woman is forgetful. I know this woman is this, that, and third, but I love her anyways. Because guess what? Her good outweigh the bad.
And that's what I think. And that's what I think is with a relationship, you have to, because I know some people that have the best perfect relationships, perfect marriages, and it's truly unconditional love. And it's not, they get in a little fight and it's done, like, or it's done and over with. It's not
right.
You know, it's like,
but again, you only got, but see, that's what I'm saying. See, that's the concept, because it's called not telling your business. See, that's the beauty of social media, right? I can get my little tax return, right? And I can lay that bitch out on the floor, right? Take a picture of it. Not everybody think I got money. Not knowing that I work at the goddamn McDonald's or I'm struggling like a motherfucker.
Right.
It's called perception. So you always have to face the reality that everybody is human, right? You have a choice to tell your business or keep that shit in your house. So nobody, again, let's let that shit go. Nobody have a perfect relationship. You don't know nobody knows what goes on behind people closed doors unless you tell them. Right?
And so stop telling their business, people.
Right. But I mean, even if you got to watch who you telling it to. Right. And only tell shit that you ain't worried about getting repeated. Because you can think that shit perfect, but I just told you that word that's not a real word. There's no such thing as perfect. It's a such thing as perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? Again, what you'll deal with, I won't. What I can deal with, you can't. You see what I'm saying? So to think that anybody, whenever you're dealing with another person, you're dealing with another personality. You're dealing with another, because people change every fucking minute, every second. So again, there's no way for the shit to be perfect. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna disagree. It's all about how extreme the disagreement is. Or are you looking for the solution? Or are you gonna continue to keep proving your point? You want me to see it your way, I want you to see it my way. What's the fucking solution?
Right? Communication, 100% key.
No. See, after communication should come action. See, that's the problem. If I keep telling you, okay, thugger, we're in a relationship, whatever, you're not doing this, right? And then you hit me with, well, you ain't doing this. The fuck the solution is? So we're gonna keep getting mad at the problem because not one of us said, okay, well, you know what? I would do this more if you do that more. That's solutions. Communicating ain't worth the fuck. That's just words. Without words, is nothing without action, though. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And I think if someone tells you something and you want to work on that, then you need to do that. I think
Right.
like I saw a therapist one time and they kind of said you need to give the person what they're asking for, not what you think
Just that
they want.
simple. Or
Like,
not what you think you're giving. See, a lot of
right.
people get caught up in saying, okay, if I say, well, I'm giving you 2 hours of my time, that might be a lot to me because I got a quote unquote hectic schedule, right? But that ain't shit to you. That's nothing. That's not
Right.
satisfying you and it's not fair to you. So for me to be so caught up in what I'm giving you, knowing that it's the bare minimum, you see what I'm saying? That ain't fair. If I ask for chocolate chip cookies and you keep giving me oatmeal, I'm always gonna have a problem.
Right.
But you're saying, hey, fuck that. I like to make chocolate chip cookies. So if you don't like these chocolate chip cookies, then fuck it.
Right. So give the person what they're asking for. And if you don't know, ask them.
Right. But when they tell you, just do it. And if you
Also,
can't do it, but listen, because again, it's called when you decide to be in a relationship, right? You give up your individuality. You give up yourself, right? Meaning that whatever make you happy, you give that up because you with somebody else. So your goal is to please the other person, and the person's goal is to please you. We can't make each other happy, but we cannot go against the person that you with. You see what I'm saying? If my little lady say, hey, I like when you wear this cologne, but I might like another cologne. Who the fuck I'm trying to please? Now, if I want to be single, guess what I do? I'll put on the cologne that I like, right? But if I'm trying to please my woman, I will put on that cologne, or we'll come to a compromise and be like, well, okay, well, babe, I don't like that, but come on, let's find something that both of us like. Because now I'm in a relationship. And I think a lot of people don't really grasp that concept. It's not that hard.
Right. And when someone tells you something, I think believe it. If I'm telling you it's good, baby, believe that.
Right.
Don't like, are you sure? And I'm like, and I've been guilty of this. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
We
You get
human.
upset. But it's like if someone's saying you're good, but also that person that's saying that, you need to mean that. Like if you don't really mean it, don't say it.
Again, like I say, I don't at the age. I mean, again, it's just weird. Me personally, I don't want to be with, and it goes for friends, family. I don't want to be around nobody I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around somebody just to make them mad, sad, uncomfortable. Who the fuck want to live like that? Life is too short. You see what I'm saying? I done it before. I done it. And again, a person told me, if all you got to say about me is negative, what the fuck you with me for? It's just
I think people sometimes keep stuff going on too long that they shouldn't, and I think it becomes to that resentment level that it is all negative, and what we said, you forget about the positive. And I think sometimes you can remember the positive. You just have to step back a little bit.
Well, I mean, everybody get caught up with the word old, right? When things get old, or we get
You're saying old or old?
Old. Like, I mean, you get comfortable is what I'm saying. It's just like, just say, okay, you got a pair of shoes, you know what I'm saying? You was happy as fuck when you brought them when it was new. Now you got them in the closet, you done wore them a couple of times, now they're like, whatever. And I think society promotes that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like,
well, AI too.
I mean, me personally, I mean AI. I mean, what I'm saying, all I'm saying is that everybody feel like you got to spark up your relationship, or you got to do this and you got to do that, and blah blah blah. I agree and disagree at the same time, because once you make that decision to say, hey, this is my person, that means you willing to take the good and the fucking bad. Because what I'm saying is that in reality, it's nobody that's all good. You feel me? Like, nobody. I don't give a fuck. If you break up if you get another person, they're gonna be good in one way, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit. Now you get introduced to their bad, like, oh shit, I bet off where the fuck I was. But it was you sitting there making a little motherfucking problem bigger than what it really was. But you didn't know that until you experienced somebody else. Because everybody say they want something until they get it. You ever notice that? You always want some shit until you get it. You got this. See, it's this damn imagination shit in your head, this made up ideal motherfucking person in your head, and now you're holding a reality person, a real person, to that standard. They'll never meet that standard. You see what I'm saying? But you're holding that person accountable because you got this person in your fucking head that you done made up. And it ain't just women, it's men as well. So again,
that's what I was trying to say with like kind of with the AI, like people, you could literally be dating like a robot online. Because if you have like, I could have a conversation, what I want to hear, this AI weird ass thing will do that.
Right. That's why I won't get caught up on that shit. Because again, social media
has ruined relationships.
Right. And and social media will give you a fake ass
narrative of what.
Right. You would really think, again, a lot of women think because a lot of dudes in their DM, they like them. No, they want to fuck. You're throwing out thirsty panty and bra pictures just like with dudes. Dudes get on that bitch flashing money. You got a lot of women in your motherfucking inbox, they want your money. And at the end of the day, you can't get caught up, especially if your reality is not that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a popular person in reality, and then you get on social media and get all these friends, and celebrities go through it all the time. Just think about it. Motherfuckers know they wouldn't have got that woman or that type of girl when they was broke, but now they got money. You see what I'm saying?
Bill Belichick, I'll shout you out.
All that shit. But Shannon Sharp going through it. Everybody going through it. You know? So again, you get caught up in the hype. You can get caught up in the hype real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. People abuse their powers. Because you go from shit to sugar in 1 year. You went from can't even get a girl to goddamn spit on you to you got a whole bunch of women lined up ready to meet you. You know?
Spit on you?
Yeah. When I say spit on you, like when you're on fire. A motherfucker. That's some black shit. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what I mean.
Well, the old saying is black people will say, oh, that motherfucker won't even spit on your ass if you was on fire.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll move it a little, whatever. Anyway.
I'm just like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up. I mean, again, I jumped. I forgot what I was talking.
You're good.
But anyway, my point is, the reality of everything is that, even with friends, it ain't about just relationships. You really gotta find somebody that don't feel that you a bad person. You know what I'm saying? A bad guy or whatever. A bad person. Like everybody got their weird shit. Everybody got their flaws. Ain't nobody gonna wake up every day and be the same. Nobody gonna be the same. I'm sorry. You're gonna have bad days. You know what I'm saying? But how you gonna treat me when I have my bad days? Why I can't have bad days, but you can, and I don't do you like that? So at the end of the day, it's just all about being fair. Cause you're gonna disagree. It's all about how you disagree, and I had to learn that. You know, you can't hold nobody accountable or try to make somebody react, respond like you would. And I think that's the biggest conflict between men and women. We try to make each other think the same. We try to make each other be the same. Everybody, quote unquote, say our opposites attract, right? But instead of highlighting the fact that they're the opposite, we get mad at them because they're the opposite.
It's going to create conflict too with opposites attract.
But we keep doing it.
Why do we
nobody want a person that's the same as them. Nobody want that. I know I don't want a motherfucker that act like me or think like me or none of that. That would not be a good thing. So what I'm saying is this right here. What I try to exercise and try to understand that, hey, what you bring to the table is needed. Sometimes I don't need to be logic. Sometimes I need to speak. I need to make a decision that's emotional based. That's what the woman is for. Sometimes the woman need to understand that I need to make a logical decision. That's what the man is for. You got to sit back and tap out. Everybody trying to be so fucking independent, and I don't need nobody. And I okay. But that's you hurting yourself because get what? Again, whoever the fuck made up all these old sayings, two heads are better than one. So whatever you don't see, the man should be able to see, and vice versa.
Well, that's why, like, I saw a thing that was like, sometimes I may be able to give 90. The person I'm with may have to be giving a 10 because of what they're going through.
Right.
Other times it'll be vice versa. 60-40. It's like
the 50-50 shit. That's a myth. That's shit false. It's not reality. See, again, it's a difference between reality and all this old made up shit. Because again, I never wake up and feel the same. You see what I'm saying? It's no way possible.
I wake up every day happy, cheerful.
Okay, I forgot.
I'm joking.
Well, I know. Again, that's that delusional shit. Let me do the drum roll. That was a joke. Hold on. Woo, that was a joke. That shit too long. Yeah. I don't like that shit.
No, I'm grumpy as hell in the morning, but you're right.
Yeah, right. But again, it's just like, man, it's hard to find. To be honest, I'm gonna tell you just like this: the only motherfuckers who really have unconditional love for you is your fucking parents. Your parents and your kids sometimes, because but the expect, unconditional love from I don't know. Me personally,
but I also think there's people that I have seen that relationship with that they like my parents have genuinely unconditional love for each other. Period. Point. Like they don't, like, my mom will get mad at him for being a man, but it's like barely zero arguments. It just is. It's peaceful, and it's like I think to me that's the ultimate dream in a relationship. Just peaceful.
Give up on each other. Exactly. They don't give up on each other. Like I say, my dad and mama was together until my mama passed. You see what I'm saying? So I have a blueprint and a example of, even though that person make you mad, it's not mad enough to say fuck you. So I don't care about the getting mad part. You see what I'm saying? I get that. I'm an asshole. But when I'm with a woman, or even with my friends, I'm not malicious, right? I'm not evil. I think about that in the beginning. If I don't like your ass, I would not befriend you. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people get caught up in and just take my kindness for a weakness and think I'm just so friendly. I'm not at all. I'm not friendly at all. I don't have I don't know if I'm they call me the Black Denzel. Maybe I put on like I'm friendly. I really ain't. And all the friends that I have, we've been friends for 30 years plus. I don't change. I decide whether you my friend or not. I decide whether you my girlfriend or my woman or not. You feel me? And I'm willing to put up with your bullshit if you willing to put up with mine. It's just that simple. I'm an asshole. I ain't gonna sit here and say that I don't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's reality. But what I'm gonna say is this right here. If you stand in the paint with me, I'm gonna stand in the paint with you. If you give me $1, I'm gonna give you $1 back. If you look out for me, I'm gonna look out for you. You feel me? Like, you ain't gotta talk to me every day. But long as even with my family, man, I got family members that just pop up at my house. And I'm cool with that. You know why? Because we ain't never fall out. Now, if we fall out, fuck you. I hold grudges until one of us die. Fuck you. I don't want to work it out. Because I don't like apologies. You know why? Because you shouldn't have did the shit anyway. You shouldn't have to apologize if you respect me. If I say, hey, Thea, don't hit me on my back, and you hit me on my back, get what? You decided to disrespect me. So get what, Thea? Fuck you.
But also, if I hit you on your back and you said don't do that, and I said I'm sorry.
No, ain't no sorry, because I told you not to hit me on my motherfucking back. Because if you told me,
I'm sorry, my dog.
Man, let the dog come on that bit, man. We raw.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying sorry. I gotta let her out.
Man, let the dog out. Man, let the dog get on the podcast. Hey, dog. Hey, all I'm saying is this right here, everybody. Y'all gotta understand that you gotta pick your poison. You can't have it all. You feel me? No matter, you can't keep fighting with your heart and your head. See, everybody get caught up with the damn fantasy shit, but then don't understand that reality is real. There's no book on this shit. There's no book on reality because everything changed every day. Am I perfect? Fuck no. The one thing I can say, I'm solid. If I fuck with you.
You are consistent.
I'm not. There you go. And I think I get punished for that. My ace Boone Coon told me I'm too available. Sometimes, you know. And then I look for other people to have that for me. You know what I'm saying? And so when they don't, I get mad. I don't do that no more because, again, twins ain't even the same. So I can't expect for another person to do what I do because that's what make everybody individual. You know what I'm saying? That would make us. We're different. Everybody is different. It's just that you got to find somebody that appreciate it and it works. You know what I'm saying? But it all goes back to the level of respect. And I think, right. You know.
So I guess the old saying, treat people how you want to be treated.
Just that simple. And I think, and again, it's just all about if we in today's era, it's just like your partner that you live with every day is not more important than the outsiders, and that's the problem. Because if again, my little lady say, "Hey, put on these boxer briefs," I got two choices: put them bitches on or don't.
Would you wear if she said wear Crocs?
Fuck no, I ain't. First thing, I'm not gonna cover my but she gonna know that from the top. She gonna know that shit from the jump. Cause again, I don't know. I think I'm a very vocal person. I'm a very great communicator. Now,
So
what I'm learning is that women don't like my tone. Now, I can't do that about my fucking voice. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if you don't like my pleasant tone, you damn sure ain't gonna like my motherfucking malicious fuck you tone. So pick your fucking poison. That's all I can do. But one thing about it now, I'm gonna be solid.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. We run out. We almost running over anyway.
I'll be right back though. Give me like 2 seconds. Keep talking.
All right. But yeah, man. Yeah, but again, you gotta pick your poison in these relationships and understand that, man, people are not fucking perfect. And you can't expect, you from other people. So with that being said, I'm gonna wait till Thug and Thug get back. And we gonna close this off. Oh, follow me on Twitch, Bird Nino 22. Bird Nino _22. Hit me up on Instagram. TikTok is Dr. Real. I'm trying to get my other social media jumping like Facebook. Shout out to everybody that follow me and fuck with me on Facebook. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm going to keep trying to bring that real to y'all because I am the voice of all the men or for the men that don't know how to express themselves. You feel what I'm saying?
Sorry, my other dog was being a pain.
It's all good. I was talking to the people. But anyway, the moral of the story is, man, what the fuck the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that, pick your fucking poison. Understand that nobody is perfect and you can only do so much. You can only adjust to so much. If you feel that if you can't do what that person is asking of you, to be honest and say, hey, look, I can't do it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I like you, but what you asking for me, you can't provide for me. Just that simple. So let's be real with people. And cause we at that age that, it shouldn't be this hard, like for real. So again, Thugger, you got anything to say? Cause you going in and going out and all kind of shit you got going on. Could you hear? Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
All right, well, the podcast. Hey, I'm gonna be releasing my new.
You trying to turn it off?
I'm re-releasing my new single "In Love." I'm a world premiere on the podcast. Appreciate y'all. Like, share, and all that good shit. Yeah.